Hey, welcome to the channel. Oh, how's it going? Crap, a lot of people. Merry Christmas, everybody. My name's Lex. I'm doing some practice. This is all about knife throwing. Like and subscribe. You like knife throwing? More content, especially coming next year. We're gonna tear it up. Any questions about knife throwing? Put them in the chat. Chicks Play. That's a cool name too. Hello, everybody. Any questions? Put them in the chat. Do knife throwing. Actually got some new hot tomahawks too. I'm learning how to use. Let's try that again. 4 meters. Antonio.
Is very impressive, and I think it allows him to move from a play that might not win his way to then onto the next thing and make it play very quickly because he is so talented and so capable, and I think that's probably what's most impressive. Mitch, a crucial part of this game is like
lost my knife.
your defensive strategy is let's have Steph just press the
Okay, let's start over.
So we can form that wall, and then they take the corner threes. They miss all those corner threes. How do you, I guess, decide to take kind of like big gamble defensive swings like that to try to get the ball out of a star player's hand? And how do you feel like your team is consistent enough throughout the night to be able to take advantage of those moments?
I think, the first part of your question, I think the answer would be there are guys in this league that are too good to play ball. And if you do that, you have to be willing to
3 meters.
run the risk of that player having a big night. Now that is sometimes the approach because you're trying to minimize the others around that player. And that's a conscious decision I think every coach goes into when you play, offensive engine like Shea. Part of that, going back to now what you're talking about with the corner and the ball finding certain people. That's, I think, also, I don't want to speak for Mark, but part of their game plan to attack
That was bad.
Shea playing ground. Because they can put their ball wherever they want. We're going to show Shea a crowd. That's what we're going to do.
Sorry about that, guys.
And so
Some bad throwing.
they
We
miss
get some good throwing.
those guys are big.
I also didn't warm up, so I'm kind of just warming up.
And that's part of the game. You're not going to hold any team to 14 points. And so I think part of the approach is over time, what are you willing to kind of go down with the ship with? And what are you going to commit to and not overreact to if you feel like the operation is
5 meters.
successful, even though the outcome may not be exactly what you want. And that's, I think, part of our job as a
stick.
helping the guys of encouraging that when it doesn't feel good, and then holding them accountable when they're not staunch on the game plan execution.
Your offense, I think before Victor went down, you guys, you were talking about we're trying to slowly grow over the course of the year. That seemed to happen pretty fast. Like it looks like this offense looks and acts like the offense you were describing back at training camp. And then Victor comes back and I think he's trying to see how he can fit while like really putting a stamp on the game. But he seems to be willing to kind of fit in and go with the flow. How have you seen him do that, and what has that done for your team to be able to start to really take the next step forward?
Yeah. I think in terms of Victor, it's very
Man, I am not throwing good right now.
he would like to play more minutes. He would like to have everything that comes with that, which is shots and opportunities.
All right, let me clean it up.
He'll continue to grow in that regard, and I think his
Go bullseye.
willingness to just play the game and execute what the game is calling upon has been most impressive. And that can be screening, spacing, drawing two people and letting the next guy take advantage of
5 meters.
their advantage. And I think that is what will continue to grow over time, is just the pattern recognition of what are they trying to take away from us or dictate on their terms, and then how can he help manipulate things and create advantages for himself and our team. I think he's done a great job of balancing that while still trying to leave temperance in the game, like you said.
Just doing 2 to 5 meters.
Kind of dribbled into the
Like I said, if you have any questions, put them in the chat.
basically just hits at the HB and cuts immediately and they go over the top. Is that the kind of like improvisational stuff that you think that's kind of like the ideal unleash version of Victor, where it's just kind of navigating the floor and playing off of whatever's around him?
Yeah, I definitely think he'll definitely be able to use his creativity in a variety of ways because he's so skilled and so unique, and he's going to see so many different types of defenses. And so, again, that'll be something that over time, as the guys continue to learn him and he learns the guys, as you see with
Thank you.
And I think it's just been fun for me to watch my first year in San Antonio how it was killing coaching.
What the hell, man?
And there's not a lot of us left in the
I
building.
don't know why I'm having problems with 5 meters. I kill it for 5 meters.
Time there where he
What the hell's wrong with
was
me?
a young get yelled at, choked out by LA, DeMar and those guys, and now to see him, it's funny at times. It's really cool.
Switch knives.
The consistency. I've seen him when we've lost a lot. He's played a little bit. He's played the whole game. He's led us in scoring. He hasn't in terms of the whole season. And the guy's consistent. And I love that about him. And I probably would also add, I've probably coached him harder than any other player in the program since I've been here. And he does nothing but take it and never gives any negative about it. And that really helps me.
And that was a famous thing in today is so yelling in front of everybody. So what is that? He's like,
You know, I hope it produces an environment that nothing's personal.
4 meters.
But when we yell, it's typically we're giving jobs that are accountable to be better at. It's that simple. There's a lot of things that yell at when there's urgency, there's competitiveness, a lot of
5 meters.
stay at times, but that's all really stripping all the way
Ah, thank you.
for a player like Keldon and a lot of our guys to be able to receive it that pure allows you to coach freely. Because that's all we're trying to do is help them or again push them to be better at something that they can be better at. Yeah, the Christmas Day games are very well documented. Huge day for the league, rightfully so. A lot of times you get big time matchups that produce big time games, and it's just fun to be a part of. I think MSG last year was a little added allure in the sense that I think MSG has that on a Tuesday in February. So Christmas, waking up in New York, being in New York, there is something. The games at noon. There's just it was a special feeling. It was a pretty cool moment, regardless of the actual game.
Be heavy. I mean, stuck in there pretty good.
Yeah, I think we've tried to have that approach regardless of opponent or
That one hit hard too.
these guys have had a heck of a start to the season and they've won the most finals, right? So they're the champion until they're not. And so I understand the storylines, but you know, we've lost games too. So you're not better than every team you beat, worse than every team you lose to.
5 meters.
It's a never-ending rabbit hole, but
Ah.
when you're able to play teams like this in competitive games, it does so
Come
much
on.
for us as we're just trying to continue. We're really on this journey as a group. There's a lot of thirst for this group, and the experience.
We're gonna redo 5 meters.
well served over time.
Like 5 meters is where like I'm the best at. I don't understand.
Obviously, we want to win every single game. That's the goal. That's how we go into every game with that competitive mindset.
Come on.
We also have to understand that we have a long way to go, and some of the teams we're playing have been together for a lot longer than us. We've accomplished a lot more, so we're not going to overreact to the good or the bad. just a really competitive training camp. So the one thing I think I could say in terms of the organization, because there's some people that have been here for a while that I've got to know over the years. There's some people that have been here, obviously, that have some ties to San Antonio, and the professionalism, the consistency, and just the systematic process that they have really committed to over time. You see when you build something right, how sustainable and
Come
how
on.
impactful that can be. And I think from a little bit up close and a lot from a little bit removed, that would be my biggest takeaway with this organization over the years. Is just the consistency. That's why again, a lot of people that are here, they're here for a long time. For a reason. Just
Oh, God.
the restricted minutes, and I don't know when it becomes unrestricted, but his minutes will be mindful, which is restricted probably in your vocabulary for dot. Like we're not, there's nothing that's going to make us flinch or change on that. If this game goes to triple overtime, I'm not gonna play the game. It's not, there's no circumstances that will allow us to get outside of ourselves. But he'll be off the bench in that same.
Sometimes they stick really good. I mean, they're like in there. If you just joined the live, like and subscribe. I'm doing knife throwing. Any questions, you can put them in the chat.
You know, honestly, we are in such a good place, and good place means on the same page and understand, again, the emotions, the excitement, the circumstances of being in the cup game, playing on Christmas, playing a big-time team, having a couple wins in a row. None of that is going to allow us or dictate us in terms of big picture of what we want for that young man and for this team. And so when you look at the injury and what history tells us in terms of being mindful of bringing a player back from that, and you look at his unique anatomy and all the things that we want to accomplish, not today, not this year, but years to come, there's nothing worth sacrificing or risking his long-term health and his long-term growth. That we hope is very parallel to the team. And so, yeah, honestly, I just continue to try to answer your obligated questions respectfully in a different way a little bit, so it doesn't get too tiresome for the people listening, but that is the honest truth.
You now have the NBA's best team. You suddenly have the NBA's best team in a shock to me. Once upon a time, I was the biggest San Antonio Spurs fan outside of San Antonio. Once upon a time, I could have been elected mayor of San Antonio. I never liked Pop. I thought he was an overrated bully of a product of Duncan Parker Ginobili.
Sorry, I was listening to that and I wasn't throwing, distracting me. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Doing some knife throwing.
Again and again and again. Except for Game 6 in 2013. Don't get me started. But I'm from Oklahoma City. I never loved the first version of the Thunder's injured finals team. With KD, Westbrook, and James Harden. Couldn't get my arms around any of them for reasons I detailed. But last year's Thunder snatched my heart. It was a college rah-rah team that snatched the NBA's heart, hijacked the NBA. This team doing that to this league, that way, impossible.
Oh, miss. Still stuck it.
They are defending champs in incredibly
Ah, thank you, Hunter. Thank you. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one.
Turning point came in an interview the day before the Cubs semifinal in Las Vegas against the Spurs.
you go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, reigning MVP, off to a second straight MVP type year. Looked like he was going to.
It was just me and my wife this Christmas, kind of just hanging out by ourselves.
The day before the Cubs
And hey, thank you, new subscriber. All right, thank you very much, Adrian. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Do a lot of knife throwing. I have a lot of shorts. So you'll enjoy. I appreciate you.
concerned, I winced.
Hey, Hunter. If you're on there, that one right there is more going to be for accuracy.
All they needed was 50 more.
But I think I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put two of them, like one right here and one right here. I'm still gonna fix up the setup. I'll put like one right here and one right here. That way I can like just, hey, I'm practicing on a small target, aim small, miss small type thing.
They're going to be favored to win every game. Maybe they will win. It was becoming a little too ho-hum in a league that is desperately scratching and clawing to bridge the gap with the Thunder. And I must admit,
At night it gets a little hard to
Spurs coming
find these knives when they fall.
quietly in those 12. Wait a second, San Antonio.
I'm not a professional yet. I want to. I'm still amateur as far as no spin, but on the next, if I get the chance to go to the next Danger Fest, if you don't know what Danger Fest is, it's like the biggest competition. It's the biggest throw they have in United States. So when I go to that one, I believe I'm just going to throw with the pros just because I need to step up my game, make sure I'm there, but I practice every day. So yeah, professional for sure, soon. 8 of those. So you mean like 8 of these little ones or 8 targets? Is that what you're talking about?
I saw fierce, high IQ.
Let me know.
Well-coached, smart basketball. Committed, driven.
So like this, have a 4th knife, 4, 5 knives, 6 knives. You can have all these littler targets here. And just like that, practice accuracy. I figure if I could throw from 5 meters and hit these every time, shoo-wee, I'd be a force to be reckoned with. Aim small, miss small.
But I could tell the better team had won.
Oh, 8 knives.
Stephon Castle has
Yeah, I
turned into
need to get more, yes. I have 6 of these. I don't know. I lost 2 of them. I don't know where they're at. So as I'm throwing on the 3 targets, just throw one on the corner target like that.
Stephon Castle is
That's only 3 meters away. That's like 10 feet. This is easy.
NBA Jordan-esque
Ah.
body. Plays so hard, plays so smart, plays so locked in, carries himself
4 meters. See, 4 meters when it starts to get a little difficult. It's not extremely difficult, but it's
and all of a sudden,
sharpen them into the nicest shape of the life
sustaining his energy.
and could be professional. Yeah, well, you have to have the nice point. Kill Switch, what's going on? Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. I've been on for about 25 minutes. I'll be on for a little bit. Big homie. Dad used to have Ninja Stars. You ever use those? If you want to give me a minute, here in a minute, I'll go get some and show you what I got. You want to stay on for a minute, I'll go get them here in a minute. Everybody's okay with it because I'm going to leave and go get them. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Adrian, thank you. Kill Switch, my man, and Merry Christmas. Oh, Hunter knows y'all know each other. Okay, big homie, give me a minute, son, because I'm still kind of practice with my knives.
Acknowledge that. But all of a sudden, keep his minutes
Yeah,
around.
have a Merry Christmas, bro. Family comes first. We're gonna have plenty of lives next year, in the coming years. Yeah.
Comes off the bench.
Big homie, I'll go get him. You gotta give me a minute.
Bursts of energy, re-energized. Without the whole show, especially the offense on his shoulders, the offense used to bog down. There's a lot of ball stopping by Wendy. Too much dribble, trying to create. There's too much solo after from Wendy for the offense to click because the offense has weapons everywhere. Athletes and weapons everywhere. And all of a sudden, Wendy has found his place because he comes off the bench and just detonates. And so in 26 minutes today, he had 19 and 11. And against Oklahoma City, he brings the rawest energy, the most trash-talking energy, because he clearly does not like Chad Holmgren. For whatever reason, he loves to beat up on Chad Holmgren, to intimidate Chad Holmgren.
I'm only going to 3 meters and throwing at his target because what I don't want is to hit the corner here and smash right into my neighbor's window. That would be bad.
Shrinks. He does. Wendy's got his number psychologically and physically.
That would be really bad, and I don't need that right now.
And all of a sudden,
Definitely do not need, especially on a Christmas night. Oh man, it'd be a problem.
couple of guys to be up against Wendy. And then they've added the best clutch player as a closer in the game in De'Aaron Fox. He's just destroyed LeBron and the Lakers over the last few years. Just destroyed them. And he didn't have a good game at San Antonio in game number 2 of this here recent streak. It was 130 to 110. He didn't contribute much. But today, De'Aaron Fox was 12 of 19. We were talking about the mid-range game and the 3 or 4 from 3, 29. Yikes.
Ooh.
And then
It's stuck. It's stuck into the
so many
fence.
other weapons.
Stuck right there in the fence.
Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Steady Eddie Old. That for them. They shot 54% against what I thought was the best defense in pro basketball. They are the best defense. The Spurs do. The Spurs have not been a great for their middle impact three-point shooting team just below the Thunder, who's middle impact. But today they shot 38%. They made 11 of 29.
We go one more round, big homie, and then I'll go get him.
5% from 3, made 11 on 44 attempts. So they missed 15 more threes than San Antonio missed. That's the game. That's 117 to 102. SGA has a hard time with this. Castle, name them. They just parade Vassell, Harrison Barnes. They throw one athletic, badass defender at him after another, and he struggles. It's at 10-ish below his average. 22 by 7 of only, and 7 of 19, 1 of 6 from 3. He had a game worse did SGA minus 15. He just
4 meters.
he doesn't look like himself. He doesn't play with that gliding arrogance.
Ah.
Get to the free throw line. They're not giving him
Oh
respect.
man, come on.
The refs to get to the free throw line against these guys because they're saying, well, these guys play legit hard defense. Other teams, he just lives at the free throw line and gets every ball.
5 meters. Let's go. 5 meters. 5 meters is my favorite. That's my money spot. 5 meters.
The Spurs played great defense against him. And nobody else came along for the ride. The other all-stars,
It's okay. You can go. Okay, I'll get him. Give me a minute.
Alex Caruso, he's been big in big games, big playoff games.
Yeah, well, I want to get it. As soon as I get that lightning bolt, man, Hunter, it'd be sick. I want to try it out.
Some nice plays, but didn't have any steals.
I've won.
Oklahoma City
This is like I won a set of 3. I won 2 of the other knives that he used to sell, and then
is the best defense in pro basketball.
and then I got that one knife coming.
I just didn't see this coming. That's the
Oh,
first
crap.
time since December
Come on.
19, where they've just gone statement, quick aside.
Okay, let me go get him real quick. I'll be right back.
Just a Merry Christmas, but I told you this is the year for the Knicks, the Eastern Conference. And you got the Knicks did turn right around and beat the Spurs in the Cup final. Finally won something for the first time since 1973. I give you that. The Spurs were not up for you. They had just beaten the champs. You caught them. That plays the best time. You Mitch, nemesis, has kryptonite, has a mirror image that's better than they are. That's 3 times.
Okay, that didn't take too long.
Large enough body of work. There's no fluke here. There's no aberration.
Hey, big homie, you still there?
One-off. There's no luck involved. This is punishment 3 times.
Yeah, I got some stuff for you, Adrian and big homie. I got y'all. Right now, I'm gonna show you one thing at a time, but I got some other stuff besides these. These aren't your usual throwing stars. These are 10 inches from tip to tip. These are Cold Steel Battle Stars. I don't know if you can see that, but you can buy them yourself. These are like, I want to say they're like 14, 15 bucks a piece. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but this is what I'm about to throw. I gotta be careful because they are dangerous. They can bounce back. They don't bounce back too much, but they can bounce back. Also, don't want to send them over there into the neighbor's house. All right. I got some stuff I'm making, and I hope y'all are around to see it. So if you like and subscribe, man, you're gonna see some stuff I'm gonna make. I got some ideas. I've got I've got some saw blades from the mill I used to work at, and I'm gonna cut up all kinds of stuff. It just takes time, so I concentrate on my throwing right now, and eventually, you know, I'll just be making some knives, making some sharp knives, live edge knives. I'll be making some throwing knives. I got a lot of stuff in store, so don't go away, man. Like and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to be around. Yes, axe throwing is dangerous. I got some stuff. Stick around. Give me a couple minutes. Stick around. I got it right over here. We want to see because I just got some stuff for Christmas.
Change the game off the village. Let it close. And watch all of a sudden, you're going to reach a Dylan Harper.
And throwing axes really isn't too hard. It is dangerous though, because they are heavy, and if they hit somebody, it's going to be a lot of trouble.
You're just as good, if not better. This is going to be a long-running rivalry between Oklahoma City and San Antonio. But right now, you can just tell from the start. Oklahoma City gave them their
Can y'all
best
see that?
punch from the start today. They put all they had out of it. They had 6 or 8 early. And San Antonio just shrugged. Like Ali on the ropes in Zaire. As he said before, that all you got? That all you got?
You got to be really careful when you're pulling them out, because you can pull them out. Like you could kind of go like this to them, and then you get one stuck in you. That happened to me like that. You could pull it out and come at you and stab you. I mean, it's crazy.
The better basketball team in every way.
Oh, hey, thank you. Appreciate that. You're cool too, man. I appreciate you for hanging out. Cool just hanging out, bro.
Spurs to humble them.
So like this one, I have to be careful when I throw it. You could see that right there. You can see how it curls around. So it got damaged when I threw it into a target. And I think it was one of my other targets. If you look at my old shorts, you'll see the old targets without screws in them. So I think it hit the screws and bent it. So you do got to get a file, or you can get your, what is it, like a, what's it called, a belt sander, and kind of just sand it off and make it nice and sharp again. Yeah, so let's do a couple more throws. I'm gonna go 4 meters. I'm not gonna go any further than 4 meters because, like I said, I don't want it to bounce over there.
Biden's number because one meeting was supposed to try. And a major update on Jill Biden later in the show, so stay with us.
So that's how they go.
Yep. That's how it goes. They're hard to pull out, man. They get in there. Okay, so that target on this side right here, it's a little chewed up. It's not super chewed. It's a nice soft wood, but this one was this deep in. It was wet. When I pulled it out, I could see where it was wet. It was that deep into there. So if someone was to throw this at somebody, oh God, it's a bad day. Really bad day. Nah, I'd be all right. You gotta be careful. You always gotta be careful. When you're throwing knives or axes, you gotta be careful and pay attention to what's happening, because they bounce back. You can move. You have time to move. You don't want to have a lot of people around the area. If you do, you have them behind where, like my camera's at, and my phone is at. You want to have them behind there, so that way nothing's gonna bounce back that far usually. I got my pool over there. I got a pool over there. Watch. See, I got my pool, and then I have my barbecue area, which I got to cut those 4x4s down. But I got the setup back here. I'm working on everything, getting everything for the summer ready to go. But yeah, so on the behind the camera, I want to put like a whole covering where we can chill out and have fires and stuff like that. Really nice. Hopefully it'll get nice. So we'll do a couple more throws of this.
Trump's chief negotiator paid Moscow a visit today. Steve Witkoff was meeting with the Russians, hoping to iron out this peace deal before the new year. The Ukrainians have already given the green light, and the press are at the edge of their seats. Here we go. This guy's a beauty. Get on here to review it.
You guys still there?
Witkoff and Kushner met with Putin today and asked him, deal or no deal? Trump wants another.
Oh man, yeah. I used to work at a sawmill, and yeah, a lot of people that don't pay attention to stuff. Adrian, check this out. Big homie, check this out, dude. You gotta see this. This is my favorite weapon ever. It's called the Shakun. See that? So here, where you see the different coloration there, there's a handle. It's not sharp. It's nice and, you know, it's kind of like maybe about 1/8 of an inch thick. And then around the end, it's sharp. Like you see how you can't see the top, how it's, you see that? It's sharp. I wouldn't say razor sharp, but it's pretty sharp.
The Secretary of War is hearing his orders loud and clear. Mission's on. We've only just begun striking.
See how hard it is to pull out? It's not easy. It is not easy. This weapon is dangerous. Yes, well, it doesn't really bounce back too much. A little bit, not too much. Like if you hit it, whenever you hit something, like when you hit it flat here along the target, it kind of like will come and go down. But if you hit across the top, it'll usually like ping and bounce off. And that's what you got to worry about. Yeah, but this thing is sick.
Trump told him leave or else. And with all the coke boats being smoked, the president's getting closer to making the call.
Very easy to throw.
Three options.
Very easy to throw.
Stay and risk it, or go underground and run a shadow government.
So about all of that was in the wood when I put to pull it out. So if you were to throw it at somebody, I figure that you're softer than that wood a little bit. It's definitely your flesh is. So if you throw it at somebody, I mean, you run the risk of being like that much of it stuck inside of your body, which would be no bueno.
Attack on land, that would be an act of war, and Congress would invoke the War Powers Act.
Congress hasn't formally declared war since World War II. I'm not sure we want Schumer involved. He can't even keep the government open. Trump's fighting terrorism, narco-terrorism. He's not starting a war. The war on drugs has been going on since the 80s. He's just the first president not to surrender. And it's not just Venezuela. The whole hemisphere is on high alert.
So this is real easy to throw. When you watch, it looks pretty simple. You got to be careful, but so like a lot of people will tell you to throw it like this, like a pinch grip. I don't like that. I don't like that. What I do is right where the handle starts, I put my little, you put your finger on it and then you put your finger inside here. So when you throw it, you get more pressure when you push with your finger and more velocity and more control, I think.
Subject to attack. He's not just talking about Venezuela.
See how it bounces and it kind of goes down?
For instance, or Venezuela.
But like when you supposedly hit here, it probably bounce up.
Getting filthy rich, hooking our people on poison, is now officially a terrorist act. Cartels will be dealt with like Al Qaeda, and governments that harbor them will be dealt with. This is a major escalation. Millions of Americans have been murdered by drug
So
gangs.
I'm gonna get more plywood. I'm gonna put it here down to cover it from hitting my fence. And then I'm gonna build like a, let me see if I can kind of, it'll be like that. It'll be sitting out. diagonal from here coming towards us like that on that side, and maybe this side too. But I might just put up like netting, so I don't know. Yeah, it's way deadly. It's scary. This thing's scary. My brother saw it. He was like, "What the hell is that?" Okay, last weapon. So they call it axe throwing, but we're in America. So this is what we call a tomahawk. This is a Native American weapon. This is a tomahawk. These are a pair I got for Christmas yesterday. Last night, my nieces gave this to me. It was actually today because it was past midnight. We don't open the presents until after midnight. But yeah, this is a tomahawk. This is what the Native Americans would throw. Well, something similar, you know. Native Americans throw tomahawks.
What are we supposed to do? We're not allowed to launch another missile? Everything has to be a one-punch knockout? Combos? We have to chopper in and rescue all the terrorists and bring them to a hospital.
What am I doing? I was throwing it 2 meters. My bad. Whoa.
The mission is to destroy the boat and kill it. In about 25% of these kind of attacks, we do re-attack.
Gotta be careful. They do bounce.
If the facility was the objective to destroy the rest of the facility, if the people is the
Happening
objective
here.
to kill the rest of the people, that's
There we
just
go.
the reality of what we're dealing with. And people got to get their head around this.
When we hit a tank, what are we supposed to do? Wait for bad guys to jump out and let them run away so they can get into another tank? If the Coke boat hasn't sank after the first strike, do we wait for the narco terrorists to call for backup and load the cocaine into another boat?
There we go. Bullseye.
Or do we just knock the boat down to the bottom of the ocean like we just did? These traffickers are on deliver or die missions. They're not leaving hundreds of kilos floating in the Caribbean. These guys' lives mean nothing. It's the kilos that count. These narco
we go.
terrorists swim back to shore and tell their boss, El Jefe, we didn't deliver the products and we don't have the money. The Americans kaboom. What do you think El Jefe is going to do? You think they're going to believe that story? You think they're going to like that story? They're going to torture them
Tomahawk.
until they tell them where the cocaine is or where the money went.
I believe that they were so accurate with these things when it was a long time ago, 1800s or whatever. Man, I got those guys to tear you up.
The media doesn't even believe these bad hombres are doing drugs on the high seas. And they think it's a bunch of bachelors on a fishing trip.
Here's the thing. There's no way they know who was on these boats. They could just be fishermen. President El Porchapo said blow them up anyway. He doesn't eat fish that don't start with filet-o.
First it was the Maryland Dad. Now they have a new name for drug smugglers.
So I'm learning these.
The U.S. military ordered a second strike.
I believe it's like 3 meters. You throw blade away from you, and then 4 meters you're throwing
You have to take a life to
with the blade towards you. So you throw it. You gotta be careful. Don't stab yourself. Throw it. But I'm still learning, man. On this, I'm learning. I'm rookie.
He's calling these guys survivors, like they just got voted off the island.
If it's true that we dropped a second bomb in order to kill survivors, that is absolutely a There needs to be an investigation, and we need to make sure.
Trying to figure it out. Hold on. 2, 3. This is the 4 meter mark.
When ISIS runs away from a drone strike, do we call them survivors? They tried to impeach Trump over the perfect phone. But now they want him and Hegseth impeached over the perfect phone strike.
Tearing up my target.
The DOW says it was all by the book.
And 5 meters.
Watch that first strike.
See what happens at 5 meters. 5 meters, I'm gonna throw it like this.
Stick around for the hour and 2 hours, whatever, where all the sensitive site exploitation visually occurs. But moving on to my next video. A couple of hours later, I learned that that commander had made a thing which he had the complete authority to do. You know who agrees? That would be the New York Times. Oh my
God, that worked.
New York Times. Hegseth ordered a lethal attack, but not the killing of survivors, officials say.
So 5 meters, I threw them pointing at myself like this.
Called out the Washington Post.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Reporting what happened without context. You know you've lost the plot when the Times steps in and fact checks the fake news. I did not personally see survivors, but I saw it because the thing was on fire. And if it exploded and fire and smoke, you can't see it in digital. This is called the fly. This is what you in the press don't understand. investigate the Pentagon for killing terrorists, then Barack Hussein Obama needs to be investigated too. Bob's away Barry was so trigger happy that he not only killed terrorists, he killed survivors and hundreds of innocent civilians. Obama launched a drone strike at a wedding. Not a single soldier stood up and said, I refuse to comply with this illegal order. This is
5 meters. Let's do 5 meters. You with me still? Alrighty. 5 meters.
What do you think would happen if the Trump administration called in an airstrike?
Yeah, I'm starting to get it. 5 meters. Here we go. Pointing at myself. I'm throwing it like this. Not throwing it at myself. Throwing it like.
Meanwhile, cartels have killed more Americans than Al Qaeda ever.
Ooh, that was
Biden
kind of
bombed
crazy.
a family in Afghanistan. 10 innocent people. And they just said,
Oh, watch this. So,
Secretary of War is not afraid of any income. He's taking it in
so this is 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. These little markers. And on the 5 meter, I'm right up to it. My foot is right up to it. Now I'm gonna back up a little bit because when these things are landing, they're going like this into the wood. I'm trying to get them like this into the wood.
And it is ridiculous. It is embarrassing.
All right, Adrian, I hope you like, you subscribed. So we'll see you later, man. I'll be on again. We'll see you again. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hunter, you still with me, Hunter? All right, got you. So 5 meters. So I'm my foot's right up to the 5 meter mark. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit so we can get these suckers to stick with the blade in, not just like this. I'm gonna be more accurate with it.
Being committed now 5 years. It will extend well beyond the end of the Trump administration.
Hakeem just said anyone in the federal government carrying
Ooh, that was bad.
could be facing charges. Whether it's in the military, Homeland Security, ICE.
Better?
They're saying next time a Democrat wins the White House, they're going to try to put you in prison. Now, what's so sensitive about the cartels in Latin America? That certain people are trying to protect. Same thing happened in Ukraine, remember? When Trump zeroed in on Biden family corruption there, a CIA agent leaked a phone call to Schiff and they impeached the president. Now Trump's zeroing in on Latin America. And CIA Slotkin is threatening
So
soldiers.
that's it again. That was fun. A little dangerous, man. Like I said, I get to get that plywood for this part right here of the, so not going through.
Money we're looking at down here in Latin America.
Let's go.
Some people in our government
So
don't want what
back up just a tad.
we know the CIA and USAID, they've been playing games for decades
crap.
in the dark. The minute Trump takes an interest in our own backyard, not Europe, not the Middle East.
There we go. A little better.
Trying to set him up. Very efficient. We've been killing terrorists because
That's a bullseye. Man, that sucker's stuck. Watch this. Watch, Hunter, check this out. This much of that axe, that tomahawk was in there. This much of it was in there. That thing was in there, boy. Could you imagine? Oh, woo-wee. Oh, okay. Too close. You really got to pay attention with these things because I was too close. Wow. Really got to be consistent. What you're doing, really pay attention to what you're doing. What's happening here? There we go. There we go. Four meters. 4 meters. Ah, bad throw. Not bad. 5 meters. Backwards. Joseph, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? You would not be having, could, oh no. No, you're talking about when I was talking about getting hit? Oh yeah, bad day, bad day. Joseph, like and subscribe, man. You like knife throwing, tomahawk throwing. I got Shakram. We're in for the party, my friend. Getting better. On that throw on this one here, when I pulled it out, when I looked at it, there was this much of it in there. That's insane. They're tearing up my targets pretty good. I'm gonna slow down on these. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to some knife throwing for a bit. I'm pretty warmed up. Let's use these. Let's go with the Prince Steel. 5 meters. How many feet? It's 15? 15, I think. 16, it's about 16 and a half feet, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, the Native Americans could probably throw, I mean, I look at a movie, like, oh my God, you know, horseback throwing or whatever. I mean, you'd be moving and it doesn't matter really with these. You got to think about it. I've seen this this one thing where they showed like with the tomahawk hitting the skull like to the side, and it caused a lot of damage, but it like bounced off. But it's when you hit perfectly like right in the middle, it's going right straight to the brain. It's going straight to the brain. But also too, you got to think about it, if they threw it at you, like if somebody threw it at you, or like our Native Americans were throwing it at a, you know, whoever, their enemy or another Indian, whatever. They threw it, and even if it ended this way, like if it came this way and bam, that is gonna knock you out. And even if it hits you with this swinging and somebody throwing it full speed, just still, oh, it's gonna hurt. Let's go with some Prince Steel knives. Yeah, that's one thing you don't kind of get with the video. I mean, you could see me walking, you can tell it's kind of a distance, but you don't really get the full effect of actually how far it is really. When you're throwing, you're like, oh crap, I'm getting a little ways away. At 5 meters, you're starting to get a good distance away. Meters. Oh my God, why do I keep throwing like that? I keep hitting that same spot. Tearing up my targets. Five meters. Yeah, for whatever reason, I guess it's the way I throw. And I come, oh yeah, cracked skull for sure. For sure. When I throw, like I kind of, maybe I'm coming down and I keep hitting that same spot, but I'm trying to preserve the targets as long as I can. Come on. Hey Hunter, I think I'm gonna drill a couple holes around, like small holes. And when I get GoPros, I'm gonna stick the camera in there and see what kind of footage I can get with the knife or the axe or the tomahawk or the shack ramp being thrown at you. The best footage I can get. Should be pretty cool. $3 meters. I'm warmed up. I'm telling you, when I first started, I was dropping everything. There was like 25 people watching for a couple minutes, and I started just dropping everything. Adrian's back. You plug your phone in. Good, man. Glad you're back. Yeah, it would be. I think the camera angles might be good. I've never seen anybody do that. I've seen them like kind of put their cameras around it. I think if I put a hole and you're constantly just seeing, be pretty sick. Ah, see? I always hit that same spot. Yeah, normally I'd kind of worry about whether it was getting loud or anything, but I don't know if you can hear it, but the neighbors are partying hard over there with some Tejano music. Thank you. I try to do them at least once a week, usually Tuesdays. So we're gonna keep it rolling. I would like to get like 500 subscribers by when is it? By maybe June, July. That's 6 weeks ago. That'd be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just roll. Any questions you got, Adrian? Just let me know. See, Hunter, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, put it one there, like that. Accuracy test. Accuracy test, you know. Instead of someone throwing it this big, this is like, I don't know, 23, 24 inches. This is like 21, 20. That's not even 10 inches. They're like 10 inches. Next time you see me on live, it'll be a little different. I'll probably have it all black. Probably have a spur up there. Probably have a couple things doing. And Elijah, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Like, subscribe. You got any questions, Elijah? Let me know. Put them in the chat. Let me know if you got any questions about knife throwing. I got axes. I got chakram. I got tomahawk, chakram, and throwing stars. Y'all want to see them? Plus, I hope you all are having a Merry Christmas. Yeah, this is all cottonwood. So this one right here and this one right here, those came from Danger Fest. Danger had given them to Goldie, which Goldie held that competition that I was in, the boobs throw, the, what's it called? Blades Out or Bust sporting event. So it was to raise cancer for, raise money for cancer awareness for breast cancer. So that's where these came. These two came in. Now, when I was in Colorado, I don't know if you saw my post, but I was in Colorado, they gave me lumber. They gave me wood. So I haven't chopped it all up yet. I'm gonna have more targets. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot, dude. It's gonna be cool. We're going on a trip and a vacation to do a beach, and I got someone's Wi-Fi. I don't know how I got it. Dude, take it. Sweet. What beach you go to? Where you at? Where you at? I love beaches. I love Florida. I went out to the Virgin Islands like two New Years ago. Went out to the Virgin Islands. I spent like 7-8 days in the Virgin Islands. Fantastic. Amazing. Oh yeah, no, you gotta go, dude. And the beaches out there are fantastic, man. And they had this one beach and all the rocks. It wasn't sand; it was like rocks, and the rocks were like round, about that big. You couldn't really swim. I guess you could have, but I don't know if you could really swim. There's no sharks, so you could basically swim anywhere. I'm gonna say there's no sharks. They say there's like reef sharks, but they're not real aggressive. They can be, I guess, if you make them mad, but they're not real aggressive. So the swimming is really safe. It's on the other side of Puerto Rico. And so there, it's really beautiful. The water's beautiful, but so like when the water would come up onto the beach and pull, it would crash and then come back, and you hear like this crackle like you never heard before. It was amazing. Dylan, what's going on? Good to see you. Yo, Atrocious Proxy, what's going on, dude? Throwing some knives, you know. If y'all don't know Atrocious Proxy, he's a great thrower, really powerful thrower, has a unique style, very nice. You can like and subscribe, it's really good. Adrian, we got on our free spot on one of the beaches, like it was very high. You can just jump on the water. Nice, nice. But what beach? Where's it at? I've been Garden City Beach. Where's that at? I never heard of that beach. One of the guys is on a trip, Atrocious. One of the guys on a trip, he's stealing Wi-Fi. The new setup, Atrocious. Golly. But yes, this is all Cottonwood Hunter. I think they might be two different species though. This is like Cottonwood. See how it's darker? I don't know if it's just because it's older or whatever, but this right here is the one from Colorado. This came from, I don't know. Oh man, yeah, welcome man. You're always welcome. Yeah, it's my new setup though. I still got the setup on the side of my house. I'll probably still use it every so often. I'm a knife thrower. I do what I gotta do. Hope you had a Merry Christmas too. keep hitting that same spot. It's weird. Oh, cracking. Five meters. I don't know how I got the Wi-Fi, even though I'm far away from the spot you get Wi-Fi. Nice. It happens. Probably some Elon Musk stuff. I was throwing more like that. Supposed to be more like. Yeah, it was because you throw with 1,000,000 pounds of pressure, my friend. Flying Dagger crew. Oh, nice. How's it going, man? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're just throwing some knives. Christmas Day. Not bad. Flying Dagger, you subscribe to my channel? I don't remember if you were or not. But if not, subscribe. But if you are, glad you're here, buddy. If you can tell, it's been 80 degrees all day. It's been 80-degree Christmas. Me and my wife went and got some mango nada. You don't know what mango nada is? It's just like a mango, like icy. Ah, Northbound. Merry Christmas, buddy. All right, man. Yeah, I'm glad you're subscribed. Awesome. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's cheap out there. Nice. Nice hearts. Appreciate the hearts. Yeah, the Philippines are cool. My nephew's son is part Filipino. Yeah, I'm working on it. So like sometimes I get into where like I'm kind of going like this, Proxy, and I know and I'm like, don't do that. Stop doing that. It's kind of go 2 meters. Start over. Three meters. 4 meters. Ooh. Five meters. Is the angle on the where the camera's at? It looks all right. It's like y'all can see pretty good. Ah. There we go, bullseye. What's half spin? All right, let's mix it up a little bit. What's going on? Oh man, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, you're in the UK. Wow. Right now it is 9:48 p.m. in San Antonio, Texas. Good, man. I'm glad you're liking the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you on the no spin. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what I work on most. I can do other stuff. I can do rotational. Just better at no spin. I had bought a spear, like how I started throwing. I had bought this spear. My old boss had given me like a $50 gift card, and I bought this spear and I was throwing it, and I started looking up throwing, and I was like, saw knife throwing. I saw Adam Saladin, and if y'all don't know who he is, he's really great world champion thrower, really no spin thrower. And I started following him, and I started learning from him. He was pretty cool, and so you're an hour ahead of me. So you're on the East Coast, Hunter? Wait. And that's how I started throwing in Ontario, Canada. Yeah, northbound. Nice. It's cold up there. 80 degrees here. 80 degrees all day. 80-degree Christmas. And I was watching Adam Saladin, and that's how I started doing no spin. And I learned no spin first. A lot of people say you want to throw rotational first, but you know, I do things the hard way. It's nothing new for me. So yeah, I started no spin, and so it's been a lot of fun, man. It's been great for my mental health, using my mind. I used to train boxing. I wasn't a boxer. I wouldn't fight a lot. I didn't really fight, but I learned a lot of box. So I played like 2.5 years of boxing, and then. When I was a kid, I used to play basketball. Ever since I was 9 years old, I love the Spurs. I'm San Antonio love the Spurs, and they're winning. We had a great day today. But we had ever since I was into my 30s, I would still compete playing. I was about 37, 38. I was still playing in 35 and older leagues into my 40s. And then COVID happened. Everything changed. I almost died of COVID too. Lex, I started no spin too. Nice. Proxy, it's so fun. It's fun. Flying Dagger, my brother got me onto his throwing. Nice. It's the way to do it. I'm trying to get my brother to come throw. Yeah, Proxy, it's so much fun, dude. It's so much fun. It's a little hard at first, getting used to it, but once you get the hang of it, you start to move back fairly quickly. In the Philippines, the time in the Philippines here is 11:50 in the noontime. So yeah, you're like a lot of hours, 13, 14 hours ahead of us. I'm half spin at the moment. Half spin's fun. Half spin, I can half spin these nights, all right. Ooh, see, they bounce. Gotta pay attention. In fact, I was getting real frustrated with half spin at the time. Like I was just couldn't get it. Man, and then like I saw Zealotty, something like that. Was a girl. She was on YouTube. I found her and she was talking about half spin. The first time I saw it, and she was like, "You just feather, or you kind of just let it fly off your hand." I did it from 6 meters. Just threw it, and I was like, "Holy man, that's so much easier!" And then I was just like, "You know what? I'm gonna spin it no spin because I was concentrated on what I was doing. I was determined to figure it out, and I did. And I'm still trying to figure it out, but I figured it out for the most part. I can throw it. Flying dagger. Oh no, atrocious proxy. Nice. Flying half of my favorite way. Half's my favorite way to throw, but no spin is my main goal. Yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun. Using Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson, what I started with too. I had the Smith & Wesson knives. I forgot what they're called, but the little ones. They say that 10-inch are better, but I had the 8-inch ones. And then I bought Hit Doo Doo off of the beaks from Hit Doo Doo on what is it called? Amazon. And that's kind of like, they were more like the stingers from Ace Jet, and I was able to kind of, that's when I really figured it out. And full tang hearted me for some reason. Something I probably wrote on chat. But I started with those, and then like I said, I got another one called, no, you know what I bought? I bought these, the Thunders. These are great no spin knives to learn, bro. You grab some of these, I got second place in a competition with these. These will do it. These will really get you going. Yeah. And these will get you going, man. These are good. These are the Thunders though. This is JXE, JXO Thunders. This is what I compete with. This is what I really got, you know, where you see me at, where the way I'm throwing, this is a knife. Oh, thank you, American Reaper. Appreciate it. Thank you. Just subscribe. Thank you. And Throw Club. Yeah, no, I've gone Throw Club. I got the Throw Club spikes. I did those. I wanted the Throw Club. I was trying to get some family members, my nieces and my nephews, to pitch in and give me some Throw Club tomahawks, but I got these Louis. I don't know what they say, but they'll do. I'm gonna learn off. I'm gonna train. So it's good to buy a cheap pair of knives, learn with them, and then as you go on, you get better and you want to step up a little bit and get something a little harder, last a little longer. You buy something like this. These are the Lewis Prince. They're called. These are the Clip Point Dashies XLs. These are 11 inches long. These are sick. Well-rounded shape. Those are the shape I learned on, but they are with a think forward and not JXE JXL. Oh, so they have a pair like that too? I didn't know that. Whoa, you broke a pair? You broke a set of these? Wow, that's insane. It was really throw hard. I'm not a real hard thrower. I have a good flow, but I don't know. I mean, I can. When I'm kind of frustrated, I'll kind of throw, or I'm getting angry when I'm not hitting something, and I might throw it a little hard. That is wild flying. That is wild because my boss's girlfriend. My bro's girlfriend. JXE sword. Okay, Adrian. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in again. I'll be on. No problem. Thank you. Flying dagger. Yeah, man. I mean, I can see it. I mean, I guess these are pretty sturdy. I need to get a new pair though, because they start to like, kind of like, just getting old. That's all. Just getting old. A lot of throws with these. A lot of hours. Roxy, did you see Dangerous live earlier? Dude, there was so many people on there, dude. The likes, I was telling everybody, I go, hit the like button. And it was like 10 likes, 9 likes. It was just crazy. I think he had like almost 500 likes on that thing. There was like 3,000 people on there at one time. I was like, holy moly, that's insane. Ah. Oh man, I think I cooled down a bit. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'm talking to people on the live. All right, I'm gonna have to go here and soon. Get in trouble. I don't know if y'all saw my last one, but I was trying to like throw while moving. Okay, fellas, I gotta go. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody who stopped in. Yes, y'all have a good night, man. Thank you.